Hello there everyone, Ash and Flash here, and welcome on into a LEGO DC Superheroes video. Yesterday for Batman Day, LEGO, or whoever's in charge of the social media over there, took it upon themselves to make this sort of timeline acknowledging sort of the 10-year anniversary of DC Superheroes and Batman. And it's just a bunch of Batman figures, and I was tagged and sent this a lot, and I just figured I sort of, after everything talking about how they haven't been acknowledging anything for Batman and DC this year, I figured I should do this. So it's fascinating to me what they've done here. So it says swipe to see Lego Batman through the decade. So again, through the decade. So they're acknowledging it. Also, a lot of people in the comments pointed out that there was 2006 sets. But anyways, so from 2012, we have the classic dark blue one that came in, I think it was only 2 sets back, three sets, technically, 2 sets with the cape. Anyways, really cool to, I love that one. That's one of my favorites. But then we have the Arctic Batman from 2013, the first appearance of Aquaman in that set. And then skipping ahead, not sure why they didn't do one for every year or shrunk the figures down, but from 2016 we have the classic TV series Batman, and I almost wasn't sure, did they put the right figure? I double checked because I always get confused which one came in what year, but this one is from the classic Batcave. Last year's one is a light gray suit. And then from 2017, instead of doing the Lego Batman, they did Disco Batman. 2019, I think it is hilarious that for the 1989 Batman, back when the Batmobile was revealed, they forgot to render the eyes white, and they reused that figure here, and that same render or picture or whatever this is. So yeah, no white eyes. And then for 2021, we have the Dark Knight Batman, and I think that it is even more interesting here. Maybe, briefly looking, you might see this and you're like, hey, yeah, that came out last year. No, this is actually the figure from 2014. That face had an exclusive Christian Bale face there. You could see the mouth there. And I believe the torso printing is different as well. The other thing I do want to say as well is this sort of confirms to me that the Batman sets from 2022 in quotations, because they came out in November of 2021 for us here in North America. Everyone always likes to remind me when we say that we got no DC sets. They always say that, oh, those came out in 2022 here in January for the rest of the world. So they didn't even put Robert Pattinson's Batman here, and specifically nothing from 2022, which I just, I think it's interesting that this whole post is through the decade, and there is nothing this year because Batman had the same figure in this one set that existed 10 years ago. If anything, at least it's consistent from 10 years later. But so yeah, I'm not really sure what to think of this. I'm glad they're acknowledging it, sort of the 10-year anniversary, but they just are sort of lacking and not even paying attention to some of the things they're posting here. So, one step forward, 2 steps back sort of thing. But, we did get an acknowledgement, which is great, I guess. At the minimum, it's sort of acknowledgement. But, and if you want, you could check out a couple of DC themed videos here that I'll link at the end, but also I'll link the posts. You should read some of the comments. I think they're quite funny on the actual post, so I'll link that as well. Please don't, I don't want to hashtag with this thing. I don't want to be involved with it. But anyways, everyone, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.